Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my video here. And today I'm going to be looking at Ethereum US dollar. I'm going to be using TradingView for this example. It's a very good sophisticated tool and I highly recommend you looking into it since it's free. If you do want to go pro, pay a little bit extra for some cool features, then definitely check it out. Check out my site where I have some reviews on TradingView from really trusted sources. If you do decide to go on and want to get the pro version, then check out my blog where I have a affiliate link to there. I do get a little bit of a commission. However, the cool thing about it is you don't have to sign up or anything to get that same affiliate link. It's actually a referral link, really. So I'll put that also in the video in the description below for you to take a look at. And yeah, so let's dive into it. I'm going to be using a very simple method. This method you probably learned when you first started trading, but may have overlooked, just like myself. And 5 years later, perhaps I've come back and been like, hey, this is actually very useful and a very simple tool. And this is very efficient. And that is called support and resistance. I know we've heard of it before. We've all been through. We probably started with that when we first got into chart analysis, but just thought it was so basic. And what I found over the years is refining and going back to the basics and really mastering and getting a really good idea and perfecting those basic skills is really essential, really crucial, and actually really beneficial. And it helps you get through not only in trading, but just in life in general. Just simple is always better. So let's go into it. I start with the weekly chart, and what I look for are the low points. So what I find right now, what I see right now that stands out is that we're in a downtrend. We had this really big move down, and these pushback from the buyers wasn't really strong enough to overtake or see any recent levels of interest. I mean, we have a wick over here, but that's way off in the distance. So what I like to look at is I like to draw my support and resistance levels, of course. And I look at the most recent low points, the most recent swing, the major swing lows. Before going into the major swing lows. So this is the lowest point that we had before buyers came in and pushed price up. And then I also like to look at the resistance level, so the most recent high point where sellers came in and pushed prices down, and it seems to be right around here, around the 1700 level. As we can see, buyers push below. And then I look at the most recent support level, which seems to be right around here, around the 1200, where we saw a big wave of buyers come in. Didn't really hold out for too long, and then we saw sellers push prices back down. Now, what we see here before we go into these other levels is that price right now is sort of in this area of, you could say, kind of limbo. It is Friday, so near the end of the week, so maybe we might not get too much movement. But if we do, we could see these sellers come through and test this 1000 level again. Maybe we'll see a reaction from the buyers, and if that happens, we could see some reaction. And if that's the case, we could see buyers take price all the way back up to 1200, and then maybe perhaps sellers will come in and react from this level. Maybe they're just not happy with this area yet. Maybe they're waiting for some sort of price action to occur if we go down to the lower time frames. But for now, I'm just going to stick to the weekly just to keep it simple and easy to look at. Now we have that on the downside. Now, actually, before going to looking at the upside, if we have sellers coming in, they would probably either enter around the 1200. Maybe we'll see a pushback from the buyers at the 1000, perhaps a test at the 1200, and then sellers will come in saying, hey, I like this price now, and then they'll push through and penetrate this level here. And if that's the case, as you can see, there aren't any recent support levels, so the path of least resistance is on the downside. And I'll tell you why. Just because if we go to the upside, if buyers actually come in and somehow react at this 1000 level and start to pile on orders, then we got a few hurdles for them to tackle. First of all, we have this 1800 level, and then we have this 2000 level here. And if you like what you see, hit the like button. It would really help me out in engaging, what my viewers like, what my audience likes, what they don't like, and what to show and all that kind of fun stuff. So as you can see, we have a few hurdles for these buyers to tackle. And this seems to be a path of more resistance, literally and figuratively, as you know, we have 1, 2, 3 hurdles for these buyers to tackle. Now, of course, they can push through, and we could see prices, you know, just chop on through like a hot knife through butter, going right through. However, the odds of that happening are not as likely as they are for prices to go down. Again, path of least resistance, we have one hurdle for these sellers to overcome, which is the 1,000 level. Therefore, because of that, I would say this is more on the bearish side of price action. And that's really it. That's all you need to look at and gauge and pay attention to. Just pay attention to how traders react at certain price levels. And those certain price levels are just swings. We're just looking for swings and looking for traders. And the more recent you go, the better. There's no need to go to the past because we're not trading in the past. We're looking at what's happening right now, what's happening at the moment, because we want to make trading decisions from there. And with that being said, just understand that this is just for educational purposes. Take this with a grain of salt. This is just one aspect. This is just one sort of pillar to the foundation of a trading system. There's a lot of other factors that are involved when it comes to making a trading decision. So I wouldn't say just make a trading decision if it hits, like, say, the 1,000 level, oh, I'm just going to press buy. No, that's not very smart. You got to look at the lower time frames. You got to look at how prices are going. It all really depends. You got to look at the story behind price action, how price moves. So I hope you like that. Also, another thing out there I want to push out is Bitfinex. If you want to get a $50 rebate or $50 promotion or a cashback in Bitcoin when you sign up for a crypto exchange, if you want to get into the crypto market and want to do some trading, then I would look at Bitfinex. I have a review on that. I have a few review sites looking at Bitfinex from some trusted resources, some trusted sources, with at least like 100 reviews. So you can do your research there, see if it's a good fit for you. You can check them out. If you do decide to go with them, then use my promo code, which is on my article, which I'll put the link to below. Click the referral link and it'll send you to the page. Once you sign up and everything and make a transaction, be sure there's going to be a spot to put the promo code. Make sure to put that promo code in. You'll get your $50 in Bitcoin, which is quite a bit of money. And also on top of that, you get a 6% rebate when you use my affiliate link and input the promo code from there. So I hope this helps. I hope this adds clarity, brings a bit of takes away a little bit of the anxiety when it comes to chart analysis, because I know it can be a big endeavor, especially when you have all these indicators, all these people pushing out, okay, put this indicator on, put that'll help you. This will bring, guaranteed success. Remember, there's no guarantees in the markets, and the sooner you understand that and come to terms with that, in fact, the more success you'll have when it comes to gauging the markets and having a better idea. So again, hope this helps. Hit the like button, leave a comment below. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, and I will be posting up more videos like this. And if there's any other pairs out there you want me to take a look at, feel free to leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to do so at no extra cost, of course. Anyways, take care and trade simple.